There's been a lot of news this weekend about NBC hiring Ronna McDaniel. You may have heard about it. But here's what I want you to know about this show. I care deeply about facts. For facts' sake, it has been the only thing it is about. Our team carefully considers the reporters and the analysts we bring on every night to explain what's happening. One goal.
The fact that Ms. McDaniel is on the payroll at NBC News, to me, that is inexplicable. I mean, you wouldn't hire a wise guy. You wouldn't hire a made man like a mobster to work at a DA's office, right?
It goes without saying that she will not be a guest on Morning Joe in her capacity as a paid contributor.
Yeah, as you see from Morning Brzezinski there, the revolt was network-wide. This confirmed several things about NBC Not News. First, it confirmed they are indeed revolting over there. Secondly, it revealed there are no journalists at NBC Not News, only those who push a left-wing narrative over news. Thirdly, like Alvin Bragg, Fani Willis, Letitia James, and all the rest, it showed that the left can't sanction or handle dissent or allow their opponents to defend themselves for their cooked-up accusations.
There's no doubt that the last several days have been difficult for the news group. After listening to the legitimate concerns of many of you, I have decided that Ronna McDaniel will not be an NBC News contributor. He goes on to write that no organization, particularly a newsroom, can succeed unless it is cohesive and aligned. Over the last few days, it has become clear that disappointment undermines that goal. The news chairman continues to say, quote, "I want to personally apologize to our team members who felt we let them down. While this was a collective recommendation by some members of our leadership team, I approved it and take full responsibility for it."
The bosses apologize to the folks who really run that network for subjecting them to the trauma of someone like Ronna McDaniel, someone who may not agree with them on everything, someone who won't carry their narrative over news, their narrative over facts. In so doing, NBC proved that they are no longer in the news business. They are straight up propaganda now, and no differing opinions will be allowed. Just like every dictatorship on planet Earth. It's not very American, but it is very Democrat, and it is very left-wing. And that leads us back to Ronna McDaniel, in the finest tradition of her uncle and all the other pro-Democrat Republicans who have infected the GOP, she teed up a primary cycle that was fundamentally unfair to President Trump. She scheduled debates on notorious never-Trump networks. That is the definition of unfair. But in a slap in the face to conservatives everywhere, she scheduled a GOP debate on a network that has shown and is now showing that it hates Republicans and hates conservatives. So much so that they won't even allow them to speak on their air as paid contributors. That's a privilege reserved for good leftists like Jen Psaki. And now we know that what Ronna got for selling out Trump and conservatives, a gig that lasted 2 days and a Democrat network that did what Democrats always do, stab folks in the back. Was it worth it, Ronna? So let this be a lesson to all of you weak Republicans out there who were selling out your voters to please leftists. I assure you, you can never please them. These people are perpetually miserable and will never be happy until the Constitution is in shreds and our nation is relegated to a banana republic, a socialist nation, or worse. And even then, they will not stop complaining. And to all of you Republicans doing deals with a party that no longer wishes to be Americans, your NBC Not News moment will come. Best to change course now before they do to you what they did to Ronna.